Welcome back, expressionists and all the other people. I am an idiot. And these are your questions.
Madness and stupidity.
So we're just gonna leave it there, are we? Not switch it up a bit, Alright. Such a lazy bastard. First question. Did you ever seen a UFO? From Ghost Trek. I'm assuming you mean like aliens, not just shit in the sky that I'm too stupid to know what it is, because that happens all the time. Aliens? No. I unfortunately have not come across any aliens, but for the sake of this show, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes! Yes, I have. Let me tell you all about it. One night, several years ago, in the middle of a field of a location I conveniently can't remember, I saw a spaceship from outer space hovering above me. The ship was almost entirely black except for the single spot near the front. It was a window. I could see the aliens inside. They were fiendish looking. Anyway, they mooned me and then took off into the night sky. I was exposed to alien butt cheeks and it was a profound experience. If anyone would like to have me on their conspiracy radio talk show, I'm totally willing to embellish this story to say that I was anally probed or transplanted with some thingamajig in the back of my face, or I was given the end of the world date. Yeah, I know when it's all going down. Call me. If you could be a superhero, what would your superpowers be? From Les. All right. Fine.
If I could be a superhero, I would be awesome, man.
To be a superhero. Alright, well, first, my name would be a whole lot more cool because, you know, I'm gonna be more than just an idiot, some random idiot on the internet. I think I'm gonna be Idiot Boy. Yeah, that's way cooler. First, I'd have a mask to keep my identity secret, and maybe even a hat. Not enough superheroes have hats. In fact, my hat will be the source of all my super-duper powers. My first super-duper power would be that I would have the ability to see people's underpants. You have no idea how many times I see a person and find myself wondering what kind of awesome underpants they have on. It's important. For crime fighting, I can always tell a criminal by their underpants. Another power I would have would be to send people back in time with my hat. If someone puts my hat on, poof, they're back in 1827 selling carrots to lumberjacks. And if I end up running into a supervillain that was robbing a bank or burning down a church, I would sneak up behind them and put my hat on their head and poof them back to 1932. That'll depress him. The last power I would have would be to turn wine, back into grapes. Because reasons. Finally, as a superhero, I would need to have some kind of weakness. I know, the word kumquat. Whenever the word kumquat is uttered, I'm temporarily struck blind and deaf, and all I can say is, Ted went to pick up the nails at the hardware store. Dun-dun-dun-dun, idiot boy. Alright, last question. If you could have one superpower, which would you have? From Ratinator. Aw, man, I don't get all three? Alright, fine. The magic time-traveling hat. Well, that was anticlimactic. I feel like I might be shortchanging some people. Alright, Raidinator, because I love you in a strictly platonic way, you get another question. If you could meet one famous historical figure, who would it be and why? From Raidinator. Anyone famous? Like anyone? Fuck. You do realize there's been a lot of awesome people throughout history, right? I mean, we've had Freddie Mercury, George Carlin, Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, Sam Kinison, Martin Luther King Jr., David Bowie. I mean, shit, even further back, we got Jackie Robinson, Gandhi, Churchill, Tolkien. And even further back, we've got the Triceratops. However, you want me to pick one and then explain why I raise them above the rest. All right. Bill Hicks. It was a coin toss between him and George Carlin because while I think Carlin is funnier, Bill Hicks was more powerful, and I always identified with him more. I always felt like Carlin was from another world entirely. The reason might be the fact that he came from New York, and New York is a completely different culture altogether. Bill Hicks was reasonably funny, but he had more emphasis on the message he wanted to get out. I imagine part of the reason he wasn't well received in the United States was because in the 80s and 90s people really didn't want a bunch of complex messages. Much of the entertainment of that era was gentle and easy to cope with, while Bill Hicks was in our faces trying to shout the veil from our eyes, with unfortunately limited success in his own country. Despite the fact that his message was a bit simple and hippie, it was good. It was a good message. Life. It's just a ride. And unfortunately, this one is over. Not like I'm not saying you're going to die, okay? Just relax, okay? The show's over. All right? If you'd like to, ask me a question or something, go to manicexpression.com. Go to the forums. Ask me a question. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Bye!